Hey YouTube and all you crazy anime fans out there, you know who it is. It's Alex
and Dele,
and welcome back Shoko Boys YouTube channel where we watch, review and give our opinion on your favorite anime and TV shows.
And today we've got My Hero Academia, episode 17, and we're picking up where we left off, where we did episode 15 and 16. Obviously 15, which is the continuation of Deku, Todoroki and Bakugo with the Endeavor Agency. And then episode 16, thanks to one of our subscribers who's told us, obviously, that was a filler, more to do with the movie.
Felt like a filler.
Felt like a filler, felt like a lot of fan service. So hopefully with episode 17, just get back to the Endeavor Agency, get back to that, get back to the real story. You know, we just want to see some action. And listen, man, let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, so it's back to that little flashback they've been doing.
Well, I hope we stay with these three and they're training with Endeavor instead of seeing another filler / not filler episode, you know what I mean?
I feel like it probably would be with them, right? Because if not, they would have started with that filler stuff around. I've even forgot what they called that drug.
Yeah, what is that drug called? What they were shooting up with?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear it sooner or later, but
Xanax.
That money. If someone told me there was going to be steroids in this, I would have thought twice about it.
Trigger, wasn't it? No,
yeah.
Was it Trigger?
Maybe it was Trigger.
Like
It sounds about right.
Right. Okay. So back with the Endeavor Agency by the looks of it.
Who is that?
A thief.
Okay. Here we go.
Well, with the ski mask, yeah.
He's about to get back to Chris.
Oh, it's a race to see who can get there first.
I told you he was going to get burnt up.
And never took him out quickly.
Yeah, man.
Briefcase was so important, you know. He should have had it handcuffed.
Had something, yeah. It had that much money in it.
Right, got there first again.
They're gassed.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You're gassed.
Then they're not gonna go back.
I mean, I wouldn't.
This is the man they call number one right now.
He's showing it for a reason. Which I'm extremely happy about, by the way. I feel like in the previous seasons of, but besides the end of last season, we didn't really get to see much of him, at least like his abilities, you know?
Do you know what it's like? It's good because it's like, for once, it would be like, well, Dragon Ball never ever did it, where you never get to see Vegeta on top. Yeah.
Well, he was maybe on top for like 3 episodes when he took out Android 19 to 20, and that was the end of it, wasn't it?
You just always get slapped up, man.
I mean, that's his reason for existing.
Hawks! I just want to see more of this Liberation Army though. Like, who are they? What they gonna do? Like,
I want to know what's their relationship between the League. That's because like that Liberation Army meeting that we saw last episode, part of the League was there as well. So like, what's actually going on? having a party.
It's gonna roll through. Right, okay. So you're gonna meet the Todoroki family.
What's Endeavor's actual name? Like his first name? What's even
That's
his
a good
name?
question. I actually don't know. I can't lie though, it does feel like there's gonna be some sort of like time skip or something like that, because 4 months, I can't imagine
them doing 4 month worth of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there'll be some sort of skip. We might get like a training montage or something like that, right?
So there was 3 kids there, and then there was obviously Todoroki wasn't able to play with his siblings. Flipping heck! Flip say.
Wow, man. She didn't call in the feds.
I think she burned him in it. Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, so she burnt him. So she burned him.
Yeah, she burned him with the kettle, and then, so that's why she was. I think that's why she was in the mental institution.
Yeah, I knew she was in the mental institution because of his domestic violence, but like, I didn't know she was the one that burned him. I thought it was him that did it. I thought it was Endeavor that burned Todoroki.
Endeavor with that little beard.
Or the older bro.
Yeah, but see, we've only seen the older bro and the older sister. There was a third kid there.
Yeah.
See? So where's the third kid?
What happened to our big bro?
Toya. Okay.
So what happened to Toya then?
So I'm guessing we're gonna get more detail about the Endeavor family, or the Todoroki family, should I say?
Hopefully. So what? Endeavor was training him really hard. The mum wanted him to stop. Endeavor wasn't having it.
And so she burned him.
She cracked. Like she just cracked me. Okay.
That's that's not a way to go about it. But
Yeah. But I guess she just couldn't take it anymore.
All Might.
I know you have to make way for the next generation, but the fact that we don't get to see All Might fight anymore, I think that's a loss.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The Nomu. Still top 5 moment in My Hero for me. Him fighting the Nomu. I guess this episode feels like it's going to be another slow one then, if you ask me.
It looks that way. But I'm happy if it's going to be a slow episode. Let's at least focus on the characters that even now, right? So I'm not going to complain. Looks like a hotel.
Flipping, eh?
Okay.
These guys had a shower or not?
I guess not.
Jeez.
Okay. Ah.
Never's a beast, man.
Nah, he is. Look at him.
He's a never Morpheus, flipping.
I know. He's got that omniscient observation skills. It's great. These guys are missing something.
Yeah, what is it? He hasn't got enough time, yeah. Here comes his monologue, man. Flipping that.
Oh yeah. House.
Oh,
It was bigger than the
I was
house.
gonna say.
The whole fam. Okay, here we go.
Yakisoba.
Yeah, karage as well.
College student.
That tension.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Gyoza.
back injury.
Oh.
Nah.
Nah.
He's dipping.
I said I can't do this.
Flipping heck. We just not gonna talk about the fourth sibling.
Yeah, what happened to him? That's what I want to know. Are we ever going to get, explanation? What was his name? Toya.
Yeah, Toya.
Yeah, we're going to get explanation. What happened to him? Devil washing dishes. Yeah, but she's been there for years, hasn't she?
Yeah. Just throw away the key.
No. Yeah. Makoto, like, who cares about?
Damn, is his voice so loud that they can hear him? Flipping heck.
Alright. I think they just need to talk it out.
Yeah.
Toya!
Right, so he's dead. So I guess they're gonna blame him for his death a few days earlier.
What's this about?
So who's this?
What is that? Is that prison? I guess not.
Wait, is that? No, I don't know what this is. Okay.
Okay. Who was that at the end? Who's that?
I haven't even got a clue. You know who I thought it was at first? I thought it was gonna be
Shigaki.
No, what's his name? The anti-hero, I forgot his name.
Oh, Stain!
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Stain. And then after I was just like, nah, that's not Stain.
I guess it did kind of, from afar, especially when he was in front of that gate, you kind of see that bandage or something like that. So I can see why you might think that. But yeah, I guess it's not Stain. I guess we're never going to see Stain ever again.
No, I feel like we will. I feel he made too much of an impact to not be seen, whether it's now or at some point.
He's one of the best villains we've seen so far in the series. Yeah, him and Muscle.
Because technically, he's not really a villain. He's like an anti-hero, I would say.
I guess he's an anti-hero. But until I see him do anything positive, he's just going to have to sit in that villain category for now. Along with Muscle and Dabby and all the rest of those guys.
No, Muscle's a villain. Like,
yeah. He's a straight up villain.
So. But yeah, man, episode. So, not a lot of action.
But I'm pleased with the episode. Because, one of the most important things of having a good show, anime, whatever you want to call it, is you can't just have a whole bunch of action. Action's fantastic, of course. But you need these characters to be fleshed out more, and I feel like the Todoroki family is getting fleshed out. Yeah.
Yeah. No. To be fair, like Well, I disagree. You can have action all the time. We just have to look at Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, but the characters get fleshed out, right? Eventually.
Yeah, but there's still action.
Yeah. There's still action.
I think there's been so much going on with that Todoroki family that they need to delve into it. Like Toya, he seems to be dead. So like, how did he die? Whose fault is that? Is it Endeavor's fault? Like, who is it? Like, it's just the elephant in the room. But I'm sure they'll flesh that out and we'll see that more at some point. But obviously we're seeing the dynamics that it's just the cracks are too big that they're struggling to kind of get past it and get past everything. There's a lot. I mean, it's interesting. Deku's kind of speech to Shoto at the end, where he said, you know, you're a nice person. You want to forgive him. So I feel like, you know, he will forgive him because let's be real. Regardless of whatever Shoto said, I still remember his face when Endeavor. It looked like Endeavor nearly died against a normal. He was worried. The whole family was worried. So, like, I feel like they're gonna forgive him at some point. This is part of Endeavor's redemption arc.
Yeah,
that's what I think. That's what I think you can really call this part.
And it started with that Nomu fight.
Yeah,
and it's been continuing on since then. So I think you're right. I think the Todoroki family has been in quite a central role since that Nomu fight, and I guess it's just taking a few of these episodes in order to flesh out the story. Maybe we will see some sort of reconciliation between him and not the oldest, but his second oldest son, Natsuo, I guess, because I think maybe Toya's the oldest son. By the looks of it. It seems like he's probably the oldest son. So you know, we'll see some sort of reconciliation, and the sister already has like a very mature opinion of what's going on within the family. But it's just nice to see the dynamic and nice to see more Shoto, because obviously he's my favorite character. So
and obviously in the background, because technically it took a back seat in this episode. You've got the three you know, students trying to get to a crime or villain or whatever before Endeavor does, and they're still struggling, but they're still getting close. So I feel like, you know, at the end of this, there'll be kind of like a juxtaposition of them finally getting to one. But they're running out of time, you know. Liberation Army.
You could see it on Endeavor's face. He's just like, yo, I only got 4 months to get these guys up to speed.
Can they do it? Will they do it? So it's not a lot of time. We obviously didn't see we didn't see any Liberation Army. We didn't see a League of Villains, and we didn't see Hawks.
Yeah.
So that's still bubbling in the background, and it'll be really interesting to see what happens next. But like always, awards.
Yes.
Who's your MVP?
I'm gonna have to go with I'll go with Endeavor again, man. The reason being, one, he's still killing them students out there. They can't reach him. He's saving people in the nick of time. Like, he's really showcasing why he's the #1 hero, or why he was at least the #2 for so many years, right? And he's taking these boys under his wing, and he's trying to teach them how to improve themselves his way. And then on the other side of that, the fact that he's trying to be a better father. You know, how many times do you really see that in anime? Like, you get a really horrible dad, and it's not often that you see them, you know, taking the small steps in order to become a better person for their children. So I like what I'm seeing from him. He's the MVP for me, hands down, for this episode.
I'm actually gonna go a different direction. I'm gonna say Deku.
Okay.
Purely just because of that speech at the end. To be honest, I would have loved to have gone for Endeavor. I'm just gonna do a pivot, and it's only because of that speech at the end where, you know, obviously he's trying to point out to Shoto, you know, that he does feel at some point he will forgive his dad, you know, and I think that in itself is important, because that probably moves them forward in terms of what Shoto can learn. Yeah, so you know, I think that needs to happen before we get any further. I feel like they can't go 4 months in and then they're gonna have this issue. I mean, to be fair, I can't really speak much on the Natsu situation. I don't know if that part's gonna be resolved, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I'm looking forward to it though.
Yeah, biggest L.
I've got to give it to that thief, man. Or more importantly, I'll even give it to the guy with the briefcase. Like, if you got all that money in the briefcase, why is it not? It's just like you said earlier in the episode. Why is it not handcuffed to you? Why have you not got some goons around you or something like that, like some protection? That you can't just be walking around with that.
Listen, he was sweating because he knows if you lost that money, Yakuza would be on it.
He would be on. They would be on it. So I'm gonna give it to that guy. Give it to him. And
I'm just gonna give it to the guy, you know, with the ski mask that took the briefcase. You know, obviously he thought he was home sailing, and then Never's got him a forearm to the gut, so out cold. Man. So, and he's in jail now. So that's an easy L for me.
Easy L.
And then the I Forgot You Were Even in this episode, also known as the Andrew Wiggins Award. Who you going with?
I'll go with All Might. I mean, we had the little speech from him telling Endeavour, look, I've been in your position before. I've been in your shoes. I know what they're saying. They're comparing me to you. Don't worry about it. Do things your way. Be a beacon of hope to people the way that you know how to do it. But I mean, I said it earlier in this episode. I just still feel like it's a bummer that we're never going to hear like Detroit Smash. I mean, we're just never going to see this stuff.
Technically, you get it from Deku. So.
It's not it's not the same. Man. It's not the same. It's not the same. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. Would have liked to see more of him. Not only in this episode, but just in all the episodes so far. I just feel like he's become too much of a background character as opposed to like a supporting role, and I really wish that they give him a bit more scenes in this season at least. So yeah.
I'm gonna go with Natsu.
Okay, yeah.
Because I mean, to be honest, this was about the family.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the family as much. To be honest, I could have gone with the mum, but I'm gonna go with Natsu because my guy was coming in hot. Like he was like, I can't do this. I got a dip. And Never's trying to taste your food, and he's like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out. You know, I came here to eat. I've done that. Business is done. Like he was like, he's done. So. You almost forget sometimes that Shoto has siblings.
Yeah, siblings, yeah.
Because you always ever do hear about the mum and obviously Endeavour in it. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it to Natsu. That's it from us. Let us know what you think in the comments. What you thought about this episode. What you thought about this season so far. Is it moving quick? Is it moving too slow? You let us know. But like always. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you can be the first to know when we upload new content. Don't be a pagan and just sub. Until next time, peace.
Peace.